Before we hop onto the footer, I want to talk about the variable images that is available within the variables manager section. And we do that by going to the sidebar on the left. Currently, my layers panel is open. I'll close that. And then we go to variable manager. We worked at the very beginning on colors. We set up our colors here. We worked with fonts and we looked at numbers, setting up those numbers, whether it's for your text, the sizes. You can do that for your spacing. You can do it for your border radius. You can do all of that here. And it makes it very easy then just to apply it on this side. There are 3 more that we haven't touched upon. And strictly speaking, where the term variables come from, these guys are not always considered variables. And that's why I prefer to usually call these globals. And I wish that was a term we rather had used. But because of so many people already know variables, this is what we are using. Just remember, all of this is basically a variable. Wherever you use it across the site, it will apply globally, and you can just come here and change them out. Talk about images. Now, this is an interesting one, and you can see that preference I have about global. Even Divi thinks it's global. It says add global image. Why do we want to use this? This is a very good example if you have a site with certain images that you may from time to time update. Let me show you how we can use this on our site. We're going to do that with the logo. Up here in the header, we've created our header section and we added the logo here for our company. And this could be that in the future you are going to change the logo, just maybe update it a little bit, and then you'll have to go ahead and change it everywhere where you've used it on the site. With this global image under the variables, you can set it here. Add global image, and then we give it a name, and I'll call it logo. That's all I'm going to do, and select here, upload. I'm curious about what that means, image. I guess maybe in the future they will add other graphics or media like video, could be, but currently it says image. Upload, and we go and choose our logo. We can't see it, but it says Retina logo, and select the image, and it's placed there a little small thumbnail to show us it has been added. Now we save the variables and select apply changes. Close this panel so we can see what's going on the page. And because with the new feature in Divi, I can edit my header right directly here. I don't have to go to the theme builder. To show you that we are working with the header, you open the layers panel, and here, with the image selected, go to the options panel on the right, content and image. Just go ahead and delete it. Instead now of saying add image, we bring it in as a dynamic data variable. I'm just throwing all those names together. Hover over the 3 little discs, and you see it says insert dynamic content. Select that, and there, this little variable, or rather the global image that we've just added, appears here. My global images, select logo, and we already styled it out. So it pops in there exactly like it used to look. The big difference is now, and I'll go ahead and save it because why not? When we want to change this out, all I need to do is I'll close the layers panel, go to variable managers, go to my images, and select replace. Divi even says, I guess you want to replace it, dude. So click on replace, and we just choose something wacky over here. Let's see if there's, this one. We choose this brand that we'll use later on, and it automatically drops it in wherever we used it. And that is always the power of anything that is dynamic. Of course, we don't want to do it. I'll click on replace. I'll go back to Retina logo, select our image, and this is how we bring in global images. I really like this feature. I forget about it quite a lot, but this is something that you should consider, especially if you are using the logo across many places on your site and you know that your client or you yourself, just like I do, sometimes make a few tweaks, change the colors, just make it a little bit more modern from one year to the next, then this as a global image is a great feature.